Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Welcome to Disgruntled, the podcast where we process the minor inconveniences that feel like personal attacks.
Traffic, conference calls, group texts, no one's safe.
We're not here to fix anything. We're here to vent, to spiral, and to laugh instead of scream.
Basically, it's therapy, but with less crying and more yelling into the void.
And just so we don't get fired, the views expressed in the podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect the opinions of our employers, past, present, or future.
Or yours, or anyone's really.
We're not really professionals. We're just professionally done with everything.
Call us today, cry for help, but make it funny at 479-222-1251.
Or you can find us at disgruntlednetwork.org and submit your unfortunate ramblings via form.
And visit the link in the bio for more details.
Anyway, so we're your host of Disgruntled. I'm Bailey Bolin.
I'm Jillian Johnson.
And let's get into the episode.
The way that I just got jump scared. I figured if I paid $20,000, I might as well wear it more than once. I'm not gonna be able to talk the rest of the episode. It's gonna be your laugh. For our listeners, I am in my full graduation regalia because this week is graduation for my master's program. Oh my God, I didn't think this day would come.
I knew it would.
Yes. All right. I'm going to take this off. We're going to take just a little bit of a break and we will be back literally in 2 seconds. Before I do that, let's take a look at my crown.
Oh my God. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
This was done by one of my very closest friends. She has spent, I couldn't even tell you how many hours on this. Mine is black and hers is purple. So we will both be wearing these. And in true Bailey fashion, I had to have something to represent Taylor Swift
Of course
at my master's graduation. So sure did. I wanted to give a shout out to her because she killed this. So
she did a beautiful
now I'm going to
job.
change. BRB. Hello.
And we're back.
We are back. Back in my normal everyday garb. Sorry, I just wanted to start the episode like that because I knew it would catch you off guard, and I thought it was funny. So.
Oh, it 100% did. I loved it. It was the best ever.
So, how's your week been? It's only been 2 days since I saw you.
I know, but it still feels like I haven't seen you in forever.
I forgot. I wrote down rants from this weekend that I forgot to use.
Yeah, you did. We'll live. It'll be okay.
We'll use it next week.
Yes.
So, sorry, continue. How was your week?
Oh, no, it's been good. It felt like a week in a day yesterday. Mondays are rough. Monday felt like an entire week had already passed, and it was only Monday. And it is bad. Oh, and before I forget too, because if my mom bugs me one more time about this, if you don't bring her shoes, did you get her shoes?
Yeah.
I've had to listen to now 4 different times from and pretext for our listeners right now. My mom couldn't keep up with anything. She'd lose her head if it wasn't attached to her neck, and she's left her shoes at Bailey and Jimmy's house, and I will never hear the end of it if I don't get her those shoes back. So, on a side note,
she sure did.
Thank God. Now, back to our real content. I am disgruntled for many a reason today, and I will say, since you're wearing your graduation gown, I'm wearing a crop top, and the only place I feel comfortable, which is where you can only see me from the the waist up.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I thought that was
It's
fitting.
understandable. I would do the
Mhm.
same thing.
And I don't even know, like, this is just, and this is going to be a selfish week for me because it doesn't affect everyone. It's just a rant about me and my life. But maybe somebody out there can relate. One of my coworkers, as I was backing out of my parking space today, said I have a light out on the back of my car. And I felt my life crumble before my eyes. I was like, add it to the list, babe.
Right.
Add it to the list. It raged me in a way. I saw red. I saw red. I said, of course there's a light out. I just spent how much money getting new air filters and cabin filters and the oil changed and the detailing and the washing. And then now you're going to tell me I got a light out too? Like, just
Well,
emotionally
at least
take it.
lights are a lot less expensive than all of those other things.
Well, correct. It
Hopefully.
was just another one of those things. Like, and honestly though, my headlights as well in the front are so old because for context here, I drive a 2014 Prius C. For those of you out there, it's a little bitty itty car. And I love her to death. Her name is Cheryl. She lives
Yeah.
she's close to my heart. She's my first car. I paid for Cheryl. Cheryl's paid off, and me and Cheryl are out here thugging it in the streets. And her front headlights, God bless her, are, that how over time they get so freaking yellowy and foggy and gross. Yeah, her headlights, bro, they need to upgrade as well, but that'll have to be for another day. That was what rage bait me this week, was my taillight being out. And I know it sounds selfish and pathetic and not a big deal, but it was just after being added to everything else that's happened, it was just like that was the cherry on top of the week. So
Right.
that was me. What about you, Bailey?
I'm trying to think. I haven't really, like, work has been great. I've been wrapping up everything for the year because, listeners, I have rewarded myself for graduating. And it's only made possible because of the great job that I work at, like the great place I work at. But I am taking off December 18th and coming back January 5th. And it is a break that I need. I need it. I need it so bad. And I'm so thankful for that. So I've been gearing up, getting ready for all of that to happen. And I think that I'm just about to the point where I'm okay to leave. So that's good
great
to know.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good to know. Complaint. What do I have? Okay. Cold weather. Hate cold weather. I've hated cold weather since the day I was born, I'm pretty sure. That's why I was born in July, because I hate cold weather. So this morning I was getting up and getting ready to go, and my car, thankfully, I can start it from my phone. So I started my car, right?
Right.
Well, they have presets. So, like, I can do it for, like, summer, winter, 73, and, like, all that kind of stuff. I can create my own presets. So I've made, like, one for summer, one for winter. Summer, full blast AC. Winter, full blast heater, seat warmers, steering wheel heater. All of it, right? So I'm grabbing my backpack. I'm getting out the door. I go to get in my car, and the AC is on full blast. Mind you, it's 27 degrees. 27 degrees. Oh my God, I was freezing. I was not happy about it. But it eventually heated up. But, oh God. I was so mad. I was so
Leave it
mad.
to you
I
to click the wrong
honestly,
preset.
yeah. I honestly almost just went back in and said, I'm sorry, guys. Something came up. Can't do it today.
Trials and tribulations happened this morning.
Literally. And I know that's such a first world problem. And I feel just sound like an idiot saying this completely. But yeah, that's what irritated me. That's what irritated me today.
We're being really raw
I
and
don't think
open in this
anything
episode.
else. Yeah, for real. For real. I can't think of anything else. I think life lately has been very sweet to me recently.
Mhm.
Our Spotify, okay, that's something I do need to talk about.
Yeah, our Spotify Wrapped, Bailey.
So I'm so sorry. I forgot. Jill and I obviously are creators on Spotify. So we get a Spotify Wrapped just like everybody else does. And this year, thanks to our incredible viewers and incredible listeners and the people who have joined our Disgruntled network and are collectively telling us what has made them disgruntled this week, Spotify has named us as a 2025 hit show, a 2025 most talked about show, and a 2025 most shared show. And that is solely because of you. That is you. That's nothing that we've done. Jill and I created this podcast as an opportunity for us to finally have a hobby and an opportunity for us to be able to see and speak with each other every single week. We turned a phone call on our way home into a weekly recording session that we share with the rest of the world, and it's incredible. We have listeners in Zimbabwe. We have listeners in France. We have listeners in Canada, and it's mind-boggling to me. Absolutely mind-boggling, and it is only possible because of the people who have taken their time out every Friday morning at 7 a.m. when I crazily released these episodes. And it's solely because of you. And I want to thank you so much. And I appreciate you very much.
It means the world to us. We couldn't do it without you, and we love you from the bottom of our heart.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So, with that being said, let's hear a word from our sponsors, and then we will be back at it. This podcast is brought to you by no one, because the world is cruel and marketing departments are cowards. But it doesn't have to be this way. We're ready. Sponsor us. Let's make capitalism fun again. Okay, we're back. It's been a hell of a day. When I said I didn't have anything to complain about was before this happened. This whole freaking app that we use to record on has to update every time I open it. And then if I even just look at the cord to my camera, it shuts down and it turns this awful angle.
I'm telling you, one of these days we're recording an episode from that angle, Bailey.
No, we are not. No, we're not. I am front facing.
Hey, I did a profile one time, you know.
Oh my God. Okay, into it. Do you want to? Why don't you take the first one? I'll follow up.
Absolutely. Let's do it. My first submission today.
And you made that choice. I won't make that choice.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, what we are going to do today is talk about Regina from Chicago. Regina said, I don't understand group chats that never end. Like, why are we still talking about this? Someone sends a laughing emoji and suddenly it's active again for another 3 hours. If you have nothing new to add, please stop hitting like and reviving the whole thing. And don't ask me why I'm quiet when you've sent 47 messages while I was just trying to work and live my life.
Accurate. Accurate. I am the worst with a group text. I have group text dating back to 2017.
Oh my God.
They're not active. They're not
Mhm.
active. But I just haven't deleted them, and I don't know why. I probably should. I mean, it makes sense. But I just haven't deleted them.
I still have like my GroupMe login of like all of the things too, and that's a real throwback. And some of you are like, "What is GroupMe?" And it's just you had to be in that time frame where that was
I literally
popular.
used it 2 weeks ago.
Never mind then. Never mind. Maybe that is
Yeah.
still. I didn't think people still use that. I still have mine.
Well, I used it for school. Like, it wasn't for.
Oh. Mhm.
It wasn't personal. God.
No,
You
our
think
work.
this is the Stone Age?
I've used them in the past at workplaces and it was school too. So that's why I was like, I still have it from when I was at different places. Like, well, and my thing is, as an Android person, okay, it bugged me for years. And okay, stop. In years when I would not only get messages, right? I would get separate text messages that just said liked by so and so. And you wanted to know why I wanted to drop kick Karen in the face. That was it. She was the reason. Because I was why do Apple users think you have to heart a message? Just reply. Like, what is the point?
It's so much easier.
Okay. But now
Nothing will end a conversation quicker than a reaction. A thumbs up, I'm done talking.
See, I was not in that
I'm
culture.
done talking.
I didn't grow up that way. I grew up either you had to respond or you left it lying where it was. And Android has recently updated to be able to act like iPhone when it comes to reactions. So now I get the same reactions that y'all have had this entire time. And I'm not here for it. But, I just, my old stubborn age, I guess, and the way I did text messaging, it's still, mm-mm. I don't react to anything. I just reply.
Yeah, I'm not a big group text person, especially like when like you don't know everyone in that group. And like, so when I first started, probably like 2 months into my new job, I was put into a group text with like 8 people. I just started this place. I said, I have no one's number. I mean, who? I literally said, can you name yourselves? Because I don't know who I'm talking to in here. I don't know if this is a safe place. Is this a safe place? Please tell me before I say something I regret.
Right.
And I just recently got all of those numbers. Recently. Like recent. Like I'm talking maybe October. Now, here's something else. My little Jimmy G, bless his little heart,
Mm-hmm.
he's psychotic, in a lot of ways. A lot of ways, let me tell you. But he doesn't save phone numbers.
Oh, yeah,
He does not save phone numbers. So he'll get a phone call from this random phone, this random phone number. He'll answer it, and it's his grandpa. I said, you don't have your grandpa's number saved? And he goes, well, he got a new one. I said, you're a serial killer. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Let's be honest here. We're just lucky that me and you are saved in his phone. And that's a
right.
That's an accomplishment for both of us.
And and I know why he does it. So like with his work phone, he's not allowed to save contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Because of privacy and like all that kind of stuff. So he's not allowed to save them. And so I guess that just carried over into his personal phone because I don't know who he's talking to.
Most of the time he probably doesn't either, but that's
right. Right. My thing is, if your phone number is not saved in my phone, I'm not answering your phone call.
Yep.
Because most of the time, here's what it is. My car's extended warranty is expiring.
Mm-hmm.
My underwriting for the loan that I did not request is almost complete. I need to verify my social, date of birth, mother's maiden name. And I said, I did answer that one time, and I said, how stupid do you think I am? Like I said, I'm not mad that you're calling because I understand it's your job and you're trying to make money for your family. I get that. And I said, why I'm mad is you think I am dumb enough. You are disrespecting me so much to say I am dumb enough to give you these details. I have a problem with that.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So yeah, if it's an unmarked number in my phone, you aren't getting no kind of response from me. None. I won't call you back. I won't text you. I'll literally voicemail that phone call, block the phone number, and never look at it again.
Amen.
I'm not going to do it. Not going to do
Nope.
it.
Mine are always, an exciting new loan offer has just appeared. Call the office to verify your new loan of $50,000. And I was like, I know you shouldn't be loaning me $50,000. I think you need to get. I think you need to understand. Don't lend me $50,000 and leave me alone.
I wouldn't lend me $50,000. Let alone 50 cents.
No, you got the wrong number, boo boo. Like I'm not
funny. That's so funny.
The most irritating thing about this whole thing, real quick, and I'll get off this soapbox, is because poor little Lily, his family puts him and me in a lot of group chats. And poor little Lily doesn't read, respond, anything to all of his group chats. And all I get, and every time I have to go, Liam, did you see that text from so-and-so? No, what did it say? There's a simple way you could do that. And that's, look at your phone.
Right.
Please. But that is one thing that it is a wedge, because I just want to choke the life out of Liam when I ask him if he's read his family group messages, and he goes, no, I haven't. What's the synopsis? Give me the rundown. And I'm like, I'm thinking about harming you in a lot of different ways. You need to read the messages, Liam. You need to read the messages.
So there is a group text that I was added to December 4th of this year, and it was my entire family, right? Because we're trying to get together and do our Christmas or whatever. So Dirty Santa.
Ooh, yeah.
I have 4 of 9 contacts saved, and it's literally my direct family. Like, I'm talking my uncle's cousin, like literally my direct family, and I have 4 of 9 people saved.
Love that for us.
So now I'm gonna have to wait until Saturday or whenever we're doing this that I can say, what's your phone number?
Let me save it in my contacts.
Yeah, let me actually save your phone number. Oops. Sorry.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who was that?
That was Regina from Chicago.
Regina. Thank you so much for your submission. I hope you're staying warm in Chicago.
Yeah, because I could not survive.
No, I couldn't, and I wouldn't. Okay, next up, we have Lynn from San Diego.
Ooh.
So Lynn says, why does every quick errand turn into a full-blown quest? I just needed one thing, just one, and now I've been to 3 stores. The parking lots are chaos, and everyone inside is walking like they have nowhere to be. If I put real pants on, this should have been efficient. That's the rule. Lynn, I agree. Because I spent 30 minutes in line at Hobby Lobby.
we going down this rabbit hole again?
Because
Oh.
one weekend wasn't enough. One weekend was enough. We had to go even closer to Christmas. We're talking 12 days to Christmas that we had to walk in there and act like we were happy to be there. It's chaos. Like, it's absolute chaos. And grocery stores are the same. Department stores are the same, especially like at this time of year for Christmas and Christmas shopping and all that stuff. I saw one picture, because I'm in like a residence forum for Fort Smith. And I saw this one
course you are.
picture from, sure I am. I'm loving that. I get to see all the background. But there's one picture from TJ Maxx, and there was just boxes everywhere, like everywhere. Like a truck came in and they just threw the boxes on the floor.
Oh my God.
And I've worked retail. I've worked retail for 3 years in during holiday season. It's hell. I mean, it's absolute hell.
Mm-hmm.
They extend your hours, and the extra hour that you're there, no one comes in because they don't know that they extended your hours. So that entire last hour that they've extended our hours, all of the associates would just stand around and talk because there wasn't anything else for us to do. There wasn't anybody to wait on. I'm gonna shoot myself. And I'm not doing it before graduation. I'm going to walk across the stage at 10 o'clock on Friday, December 19th, and then I'm going to shoot myself directly afterwards. Because if this does this one more time, I'm taking that camera off my freaking monitor here, and I'm going to go like this.
Oh my gosh.
Where was I? What was I talking about? Hobby Lobby? And it's my fault. It's solely my fault because I am a fidgety person. I want to touch things. I want to mess with things. And this cord is right here. And every single time I just slightly touch it, it just goes to the other freaking view. And it makes me mad every single time because you know who has to edit this? Me. And you know how many freaking projects are going to be in here? About 8, because every single time we have to stop this recording and we have to piece it together, and I'm sick of it.
Get it, Bailey, get it.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't even remember where I was. Lynn. Yeah, everything sucks.
It's a nice wrap on the week. Oh.
No, stores are super busy. And people are just hateful. Like, people are just downright hateful.
Okay.
And like, hey, you need to watch that.
I know. I'm just joking.
But I'm not hateful with other people. I'm hateful with
No.
inanimate objects.
Correct.
But like, and it's the people that will have "He is risen" on their shirt that says the most god awful things, and
You're
I'm
not
like,
wrong.
Karen, WWJD, you know. Oh my God. It happened one time and I looked at the lady and I said, "It's the reason for the season, huh?" Put her right back in check. And that's when I was working retail and I was literally sitting checking her out, and she was, I don't know what she was saying, but like she's coming across wrong. And I looked at her shirt and said, "Jesus is the reason for the season." I said, "Amen. We need to remember that. He is the reason for the season. He is risen."
Oh my God.
Oh God, it's so funny.
That is a good one. I have not worked retail, but I have worked in the public, and with the public. And there's not a lot. Sometimes there are moments like when you find someone helpful in the store that will revive your, overall good look about humanity. It makes you believe in people and all of the great things that we're capable of. And then you go into the bathroom of the retail store and remember how horrible we are as a human race. And it's just those things that remind you of how the delicate balance of retail, what it is, because there's great moments with beautiful people who really it saves your faith in humanity. And then there's moments where 6 of the 7 bathrooms are clogged with diapers and everything else that makes you lose faith in humanity. And
oh yeah,
I want everyone to stay safe.
I'm just glad.
I'm just
glad when I worked retail, I didn't work in like any type of like apparel, so I didn't have to mess with fitting rooms, because the stories that I've heard about fitting rooms and the
real.
bodily fluids that end up in fitting rooms, wild,
Correct.
wild, and like people getting it on in a fitting room,
Mm-hmm.
and like there's 18-year-old Jennifer that's trying to break it up. It's just insane. Absolutely
not
insane.
getting paid enough. Let me tell you,
No.
not getting paid enough. No retail
No.
worker is. And
Not at all.
Bless it. Bless it.
Well, Lynn, thank you so much for your submission. We appreciate you. Hope you have a happy holiday, and I hope that your errands are short and sweet. So, all right. We're going to hear a word from our sponsors, and hopefully I'll come back with a better attitude.
Not gonna happen next.
I know.
This ad space is currently open. Your product could be pitched here by 2 emotionally stable podcast hosts who definitely aren't yelling into the void. Just saying.
Cute, cute, cute. All right, back at it.
I'm getting whiplash. Oh, let's get
Listen,
into
Jill,
it.
I had a cup of noodles for lunch, and it is now 6:45. I'm ready to go get dinner.
Absolutely. I had Panda Express for lunch, so I'm gonna shut up.
Oh, I love Panda Express. Okay.
I know. It's so good. I'm gonna rub that in real quick. Okay. Our next submission is a no name from Georgia. We love a no name. We love you wanting to keep your
And it's so
identity
funny
secret.
because most people put anonymous, right? And this person literally put no name from Georgia.
No name. That's why I'm like, no name. Well, Mr. and Mrs. No Name, this goes out to you. You wrote into us and said, sometimes I don't actually want to fix my life. I just want to complain about it for a minute and then go back to doing the same damn thing. I'll say I'm working on myself, but really, I just need to vent, get validation, and lay down. Growth is exhausting. Let me be dramatic in peace.
Hey, so that's why we created this podcast. It's
for those exact
literally
reasons.
what we do weekly. Tell us all about it, because I don't want to fix my life like at all. I just want to complain about all the petty little things that irritate me. And Lord knows there's a lot of them.
I think that was on brand with me with my rant this week of just my tail light being out, like that.
Yeah. Yes. And like venting and needing validation, that's part of human nature. Like that's literally part of human nature. So anytime you need to vent or feel validated, give us a call or submit at www.disgruntlednetwork.org. Because we'll use it. Like, we'll use it to our gain. But we'll have fun and we'll talk about it at the same time. No name from Georgia.
Amen. Because I just feel like, especially in the turbulent times that we live in, it's needed.
Yeah.
And I hope that I hope everyone out there finds someone to vent to, because you need to let go. You got
that's exactly what
it
it is. It's a release. It's not to just sit and wallow in self-pity. It's to release what's holding you down right now. Honestly, my favorite thing to do is cry it out. Sometimes I just need to have a quick cry. And then those tears will dry up. I'll move on and I'll get past where I was at. But you have to be able to sit down and like listen to yourself in those times and know what you need in that moment. So in that moment, if you need to vent, you need to find someone to vent to. If you need to feel validated, you need to know who to go to help you feel your validation. So that's part of being very self-reflective, and that's part of learning about yourself along the way.
So I'll tell you, there's sometimes I call Bailey and he just asks me, like, something simple. Like he said, like, how's your week been? And I just end up unloading a truckload, 2 tons worth of weight that I didn't even know. Like all it was triggered by was, how are
Right.
you doing? And now I'm, unleashing every problem I've had for the last 3 years onto Bailey. And so, not it's needed, sometimes.
Right. And then
And
by the end of the phone call, you feel better. I've
Mhm.
laughed. Like, I mean, it's just a general thing. Like, it's
Yes.
a release. Like, you have to find
Mm.
that. You have to be able to build that into your daily routine. I
Make
mean, I
us
have
part of your daily
one of my
routine.
best friends, at work. I mean, we have a constant like either Teams chat or we have a constant text message thread going through. We are in constant communication with each other, and we go to lunch every day, and we go off campus to go to lunch, and like all of these other things, because I need that to keep going in a positive light.
Or what resembles a positive light, yes.
Right, right. Without stepping more into that arena. So, no name from Georgia. Let it out. Let it out. Call us 479-222-1251. Leave us a voicemail. Send us a text. Or go to our website, submit, let us know how you're feeling. If you can't find someone that you can do that with in person, type it out and send it to send it to us. And like even if you don't want it publicly known, you can say that and like we'll keep it between us, but let it out. Let it out and let it go. Because you got to move on. You got to keep moving.
Yeah, you do.
So, no name from Georgia. That's my advice. I feel like we are getting into advice column territory.
Honestly, I'm kind of here
I
for
love it
you know?
though. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Speaking of, this next one I pulled because it felt very personal and very
Mm.
close to me, and I wanted to use it, and I wanted to have a conversation with this person, virtually and anonymously, and all of those things. So, this is from an anonymous user, and they said, "Hey Bailey and Gill, first I want to say thank you for this podcast. My entire life I felt like something is wrong with me for constantly being perpetually annoyed. This isn't much of a rant, but it's more of a plea for advice." And I was like, okay, I'm hooked. Like, I'm in. You got me. Because I am too perpetually annoyed.
Yes, you and me both.
So they say, I am a closeted gay man. I have not come out to anyone, and I feel like I'm being forced into a box that I don't fit into anymore. Bailey, seeing how you're authentically you, my question is really, how do you do that? Is there a class I need to take? Is there something I missed? They say, I am a jock, in quotations, in my sophomore year of college, and I'm tired of pretending. Jill, feel free to comment too. I can always listen to your Southern drawl.
Oh.
Okay, so first of all, and I'm not going to cry.
Oh, you are gonna cry. But let's go.
Possibly because I can feel the tears.
I can already feel it, yeah.
Thank you for feeling safe here. I love that. That is what I want people to take home with, like to take away from this podcast. Yes, we're funny. I'm going to go ahead and say that. We're funny. We have a good time. We have a really good relationship. We have a great friendship and all of those things. But at the end of the day, I want the listener to feel safe enough to be able to come to us, whether that be virtually, anonymously, all of those things, and feel comfortable with saying those deep, dark secrets that you haven't told anyone. So I'm really thankful that you feel that way. And that's evident in this response. So here's a little story about me. So I've always been different. Shocker. I've grown up in the South. I'm born and raised Arkansas, you know. I've always felt like a disco ball in a dark room, you know. And I feel like people would point a light at me and like I'm everywhere, you know. And so in those times, I had a lot of people tell me what I was, what I wasn't, who I am, who I'm not, what I'm supposed to be, what's right for me, what's wrong for me. I had a lot of people do that. And ultimately, it took me finally being okay with myself enough to be able to say, I am gay. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, my God, at all. You can be gay and be successful. You can be gay and be smart. You can be gay and be funny. You can be gay and be all of these things because they're not synonymous with heterosexuality. They're not. And so I had to have I had to have restraining orders on people because they made threats against me. And like I've gotten random texts when I was in high school about how I, was the spawn of Satan and all of these things. So I hate to say that. But I got used to it. Because I can't change someone else's perspective of me. I can just work on myself. And if the product that I give someone else isn't good enough for them, that's their problem, not mine. And so it really started like throughout my high school career. I was in all the extracurriculars. I mean, presidents of clubs, I enjoyed it. I thoroughly liked it. I didn't have any type of romantic involvements. I did have a really, really good friend at one point in time, and that was at the time he was openly gay, and someone found out about it and it squashed it and put it to sleep. We worked together. I was told that I couldn't hang out with him and all of these things, as if that would change it. Me losing the only person that I feel like understands me, that didn't change it. That made it worse. So at that time as well, heavily involved in church. Like we're talking choir practice, Bible study, like church, full-blown church. And I mean, Wednesday nights, Sunday mornings, Sunday evenings, constantly preaching of hellfire, brimstone, and homosexuality, going to hell, and all of these things. And as soon as I removed myself from that place that I was, where I was okay to finally understand who I was and be okay with that itself. Now, as far as coming out goes, I didn't come out because I personally don't feel like you should have to. Because there aren't any heterosexual people who are forced to say, I'm straight, Mm-hmm. There aren't any heterosexual people that have to make a long Facebook post about how my choice is my choice. That's not an option for them. That's not a requirement for them, but it is for us. And I'm not okay with that. And I will say the world has changed a lot. A lot of great improvements, a lot of terrible they're not improvements, terrible situations that has changed and taken our improvements back. Do that with what you will. But I guess my advice for this is, until you are confident in yourself, until you are comfortable with who you are, it's always going to feel like you have an elephant on your back. Always. Always. And I think the way to remove that elephant is to find one person that you feel wholly comfortable with, and that you know aren't going to, take your story, twist it, change it, all of those things, who's going to keep that with them instead of telling the entire town. Find that person. Find that person, cling to them, and tell them. Tell them. Because that's how you build your confidence. Because it feels good. It feels good when you do that. It feels good when you finally tell people something about yourself that you've been hiding for years, and it's received with love and patience and comfort and all of those things. There's nothing like it. There is nothing like it. And if that person is not a family member, so be it. My person wasn't a family member at all. At all. And so it's finding those people that will support you in the times that are really difficult and in the times that are really high highs. So we're talking hills and valleys. Hills and valleys. There's going to be really low points. There's going to be really, really high points. Love those high points. Memorize those high points, because in those low points, you're going to need those memories, and you need to stick with those. So yeah. It's a funny, it's just fun. It's funny to think about, like, where I was just 7 years ago. I mean, that was 7 years ago. 7 years ago. And, like, my family knew, obviously. It's not something that I have to tell. Like, you know who I am. I mean, when I was wrapping a dress around me and playing dress up, we should have known, and that's fine. So I know other people who their family did not suspect anything. And at first it was terrible, and they ostracized him and all of these things. But in the end, they realized that we're not bad people. We're not a bad person. We're not going to hurt anybody. Like, our decision is our decision, and that's it. So I understand fear. I understand the fear. Your situation is completely different than my situation. My situation is completely different than someone else's situation. I understand the fear. But growing your self-confidence is where that fear diminishes. And when you become comfortable with yourself, the more that fear diminishes, and the more of the whole, I don't care what people think of me anymore. Because I don't. I do not, sitting at this point in my life right now, I don't care what anyone says about me. I don't. I'm very well educated. Let me throw that in again. I'm very well educated. I have a great job. I have a great house. I have a great husband. Like, I don't care what you think. Your opinion of me does nothing for me. Nothing for me. And you're entitled to it. So hang in there. Hang in there. You're still young. You're still young. You can do it. And one day you'll look back like me, where I'm sitting right now. And, like, in that moment, I thought my life was ending. My life was over. But it was literally just beginning. Like, it was just beginning. So lean into that side. Lean into that. Lean into the possibilities. And go from there.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think,
And
Jill?
in my
After
southern
my
drawl, I wanted
20-minute.
well, I wanted to give you this space and get everything out that you wanted. I didn't want to interfere with you and Anonymous in any way, but now that I have my retrospective in my southern drawl that I'm so famous for, that I've tried my whole life to hide. It's kind of ironic. But you can't hide this either, my southern drawl. But my fact is that you, like Bailey said, there has to be a time where you have to accept knowing that what you're about to do is going to cause, there's going to be some people that are upset with it, like Bailey said, and they're never going to not be upset with it. So don't let that stop you from being your most authentic self, because that's not fair. You should get to be who you want to be. You need to be who you are. You are that way, and the world is better for having you here exactly the way that you are. You just got to let people see that, and the people who love you and will become your community will be there for you. And you will be the happiest that you've ever been. It will weed out people. It will. And it will just let you know who can be your community and who's not going to be. And that's okay, because we all, in a way, want to be surrounded by the people that love us and that we love. And that's the part that's hard, but it makes our lives more meaningful and more authentic and more happy when we do that. So I hope to you and wish to you all of the best. And I hope that you take Bailey's advice and do this hard thing that will be a great eye opener and a great transition into the next better. Like you said, it's the start of forever being better. And I couldn't say it better than Bailey, because there are going to be people, we love you, Anonymous, and there's going to be people in your life that are the same way. They just want to be there to support you and become your new community, and we want to celebrate with you, and that's amazing. We love you being your authentic self, and I am so glad that you wrote in today.
I lost you. You're reconnecting.
And Bailey froze. Damn.
And Jill dropped.
Oh shit, I don't think you're ever going to get to eat, by the way.
There she is. I think we were getting too heartfelt, so our computer shut us off.
That's exactly what happened. I don't know what last thing that was recorded that we got of me saying anything, but Bailey's going to work his magic in post-production. And there's Nico. And
a lot of magic to work.
Lots of magic. But the ending result is, Anonymous, I am so glad you reached out to us and let us be part of helping you along this journey, because it's a needed one. And we hope that we gave you maybe the courage to do what Bailey recommended. And it's so sad, like you said, that like it has to be a thing. It shouldn't have to be a thing. You should just keep living your life, and whoever you want to let know that information, let them know, because it shouldn't change their opinion about you. And if it does, they shouldn't have been in your life in the first place, because again, life is too short to surround yourself with people who don't support you. And that's just the end game.
That's the facts right there. Spitting straight facts. Life is too short to be around people who don't want to be around you.
Mm-hmm.
Period.
For
another thing that I'll leave you with.
Reason they'll make up.
Go ahead.
Oh no,
yeah,
so
for
just
whatever
for
reason
whatever
they make
stupid.
up. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing I'll leave you with: stop setting yourself on fire to keep someone else warm. And that applies to family, friends, acquaintances, anyone. Stop setting yourself on fire to keep someone else warm, because they're using you at that point. There's no sense in it at all. Well, Anonymous, we're here for you. If you need any other advice, or if you want to come back and like say anything, any kind of feelings, anything that you have, write in again. And even if you don't want it aired and you don't want it on a podcast episode, go ahead, send it. So thank you for your submission. Thank you for feeling safe here. And I'm so thankful and so glad that you do. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. So, obviously, want to say thank you to our submitters, No Name from Georgia, Anonymous, Lynn from San Diego, and Regina from Chicago. Want to say thank you so much for your submissions this week. We appreciate you more than you know. If you want to be like these amazing people who have submitted their rants this week, you can do so in a lot of ways. You can go to www.disgruntlednetwork.org, and there's like a lot of places on that website that you can literally click and say, submit my rant. You get in there and type it in there, and then we're good to go, right? Or you can call us or text us at 479-222-1251. This is not a manned phone line, so you will get a voicemail, but know that we are there in spirit. So there's that. Another thing, our link tree's on the screen right now, right here, because I did that in post-production. You can type that into your search bar and it'll take you to everything Disgruntled. It shows any place that you could possibly find us. Social media, different streaming sites. We also have a spot on there for our merch. It is at www.disgruntled.shop. And we have some really cool things out there. My friend just got her disgruntled hoodie, or her disgruntled sweatshirt, and she stopped by a second ago and she's wearing it, and I was like, you know what, there's nothing better. So I love to see it. If you do wear our merch or anything, take a picture of it, tag us in it, and we'll do something with it. You never know. So we will be back next week after graduation. This is going to be our post-graduation episode, and I'm going to be on winter break, and I can't wait, and it's going to be a completely different world. So, looking forward to next week. Looking forward to next year. Like 2026 for Disgruntled Network is going to be really, really big. I have a lot of ideas that Gill has gratefully gotten behind me with.
I have.
So you have forcefully. Yes, I forced you to do
No.
that, but you have. No. So we will be back next week, and we appreciate you. We love you. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. We will see you next time.
Hey.
Toodles. This has been a Disgruntled Network multimedia production.
Created by people with a lot of opinions and just enough time to share them.
Executive produced by Jillian Johnson and Bailey Bolin.
If you liked what you heard, don't forget to scream into the void or, leave us a review.